Hello, this is Tom from RV Travel and Living. Today I want to talk about something, not long, just a short video here. We're going to talk. I was talking about the market. The market has changed considerably in the RV market. And as you know, in Orlando, I have a friend in Tampa, St. Pete, Miami, Buffalo, New York, and I have a couple friends in Georgia, Valdosta, and other Tifton that sell RVs, and they sell them. They're dealers, and they buy them and sell them. And sometimes they sell them on somebody turns one in for buying a new one. And I was talking about the market, and they're telling me in Buffalo it hit the hardest. They said the guy was telling me that because you know winter and then summer and everybody's going want to go on vacation because here comes July 4th coming up and everybody's wanting to go on vacation. But anyway, the manufacturers, they're telling me stop manufacturing the newer ones, the 2024s, and planning on 2025. But they stopped manufacturing because they have a surplus of RVs, and then they have a surplus of used RVs. Well, the market's getting saturated. I was on RV Trader the other day, and that thing has exploded with RVs. I mean, used ones. I think it was 13,000. When I looked at it last, it was 9,000 and 13,000. I looked the next day, it was at 16,000. So you can see, and that's just on used ones, not counting the new ones that's on there. And so it's exploding more and more and more. I suspect now, and this has been a while, a few days, week. So I think anybody's looking for an RV, now's the time, or now's going to be a time, or it's going to be close to be the time of buying an RV. If you have cash and you want to buy a used RV for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, you can do that. You can buy a fifth wheel for now for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 where you couldn't touch it before. Honestly, the price of the RVs back, if you guys remember, 6 months ago was running about $4,000 to $5,000. Now you can actually buy an RV for $2,000, $3,000. And finding one under $10,000 is really hard to find an RV under $10,000. And so what that means is going to be a buyer's market. Well, then you're going to have a problem with lenders, you're going to banking, it gets into a lot of things like that. So cash is king. Cash is always king. It always will be. So I suspect a lot of people too are selling their houses and eliminating their house and the loans they have in their house so they can get an RV. Now, why are they doing that? Well, they don't have to worry about property taxes. They don't have to worry about maintenance. Of course, they do on the road with RV. It's going to be a lot of that or more on the road with an RV. But the cost is going to be considerably cheaper because you can boondock. You can live in a park or BLM land 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Some of them are 4 weeks. 1 month here, and you can move over here and then come back 1 month later here. And that's what the guys do. Some move, like in Texas, you can move from one beach to another beach, 2 weeks, come back to this beach for 2 weeks, go back there for 2 weeks. And you can do that from here in eternity. It don't cost anything other than dumping stations, because some parks don't have the availability of having dumping stations. So it's really kind of hard. So you really have to look at things that way. And so the guys that are out there, you can get some. And a lot of people that are selling the homes, they're buying it because they can get that cash, and now they're trying to sell them as quickly as they can because they don't know what the market's going to be and if it's going to be a good market or bad market. And that's the thing you got to look at. Is it going to be a good market? Is it going to be a bad market? And what am I going to have involved into that? So it's something you really have to think about and look at. I know for me, when I get to the States, I will buy an RV that's good for me. I mean, I have a bank. I'm pre-approved at the bank, but there's going to be a limitation on that. Now I know there's going to be a limitation. In other words, they financed me for this amount, but I guarantee that amount has gone to here. I talked to the bank the other day, and they said, "Yeah, your loan's still on. You're pre-approved. Hurry up and get it because you're going to have to refile again." And how they do that is they run your credit report, but you don't want your credit report keep run, be pre-approved from a loan. I was thinking that I would be back in the States sooner than what has happened, and that's caused me to be in the situation I am. So it's like I think a lot of times it's like how you plan that. So it's about planning it. That's all right. I was just answering a comment. But I think too, what you got to look at is what is best for you and your family. Some are getting RVs with bunks in them. Two beds up and down. There's a lot of great deals out there right now. I saw one the other day that was listed for a little over 23,000, reduced down to 10. The guy's trying to get rid of them, and a lot of people are. So you can actually get some good deals out there in RV and live in it. And are there places being reduced by you going and moving an RV? In some cases, there are. There are a lot of places that you can't necessarily, move an RV where you used to before because people ruin it. People dump garbage out in the middle of the area. You used to stay at Walmart parking lots, but a lot of people ruin that because they take the garbage and dump it on the ground. Why do they do that? I don't know, but they ruin it for everybody else that's wanting to stay there and have a pretty good, have fun there. So there's things like that you got to watch and be aware of and kind of get an idea. I think really what needs to happen is realistically in this next 6 months to a year is really going to tell what's going to happen. And of course you got the election coming up next year, so there's going to be a lot of things going on, and that will transition some things into different situations. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is really just a impromptu video. I just decided I was going to do it real quick. Thank you so much for always coming on RV Travel and Living, and we really appreciate it. God bless you. See you guys next time.